see it burning and to have to watch it to go to destruction, it's just heartbreaking.
A Henry County church with nearly 2 centuries of history goes up in flames. Thanks for joining us tonight for News 4 at 6. I'm Kinsley Centers.
And I'm Bayla Walker. A fire destroyed the historic First Baptist Church in Abbeville overnight.
In tonight's top story, News 4's morning anchor Mia Nelson tells us while church members are devastated, their faith sustains them.
As they watch their smoldering church, First Baptist members find solace knowing their spirit is not broken. Some stayed here for hours overnight, watching the fire consume their beloved church, which dates back 190 years.
Watched the church burn, which was really, really hard to see. Thinking about the memories, the good times, the work that the Lord has done in this place.
This is such a staple of Abbeville. It's like part of Abbeville's heart. And to see it burning and to have to watch it to go to destruction, it's just heartbreaking.
Authorities got the call around 11 Monday night after a police officer noticed billowing smoke. Abbeville's fire chief tells me they were able to save the Family Life Center, but other than that, the church is a total loss. There are many memories. Katie Dalton has plenty to treasure.
I've been baptized here. I was married here. My daughter was baptized here. We are so devastated that it has burned to the ground.
Pastor Ricky Sowell knows members are hurting, but with hurt comes hope.
This church is full of people who have a deep-rooted faith in the sufficiency of Jesus, and so we will press on in His strength, not in our own.
We are eternally have a hope. So, Jesus gives us that hope. We will prevail. We're going to continue meeting and worshiping.
Church members tell me they are clinging to their faith as they plan to eventually rebuild. In Abbeville, I'm Mia Nelson, your hometown news leader.
It may be a while before the fire's cause is determined because flames will continue to smolder for days.